Hey guys, this is Jonathan from Woodland Gear of mywoodlandgear.com. Today we're going to take a look at the Buck 546 Open Season Skinner. So grab your gear and let's get ready for our next woodland adventure. At first glance, this just looks nothing more than just a normal folding knife. But when you open it, you'll see that it's got a really nice drop point blade and a good profile on it, which makes it really good for skinning game, which is what it was designed for. It's a folding skinner. The weight of this knife isn't really that heavy at all. It's only 6 ounces, and the blade length is 3.75 inches. The overall length of the knife is 8.5 inches, and when closed, it's only 4.75 inches. It's got a low profile, deep sitting pocket clip. That means when you put it into your pocket, it's going to sit deep into your pocket, so you don't got to worry about falling around or flopping out or anything. It's got a nice thumb hole here, and you can use that to open it with one hand if you need to. But it's also got a kind of an assist here that you can open it with one hand as well. So either way, if you prefer the thumb hole or you prefer to flick it, this knife can do both. Now, as awesome as this little knife is, there is one downside, and that's when you open it, it fits really nicely into your right hand. But in your left hand, none of the mechanisms are accessible with your thumb from this side, only from this side. So it's very obviously intended for right-handed people. And you can still open it with your left hand, but the thumb hole is pretty much obscured and the lock release is obscured. So that is a downside. It's got some really nice jimping here on the back. That gives you a fairly good grip when you're got it clean, you're getting messy and bloody. So you know you got a good grip there. It's also got a nice little finger guard here. This is actually part of the assist right there that you use to open it with. That turns into a finger guard and keeps you from slipping up. So that's a nice little added safety feature, and they get a little more out of it by using it as an assist open as well. The blade is fully locking. It's very tight. It's not going anywhere. The handle on the knife is made out of a thermoplastic, which is just a fancy plastic. And you would think that with the clip here in the back, it would be getting in the way of your grip, but you really don't notice it at all, surprisingly. I don't know if it's just because I got fairly large hands or not, but I don't really feel it in my hand at all. Even the plastic has molding for your fingers, which normally at a knife they sit like this, but these grips are kind of offset, so it actually fits your hand really well when you're using it the way it's supposed to be used. All right, so obviously any woodsman is going to want a knife that does a lot of tasks. So we're going to take a look at carving up some different woods and make sure that it does an okay job, which I don't have any doubt that it will. Just about any knife can work wood, just some do a little bit better. So this is green wood here. This will be, this is primarily what I like to use for trigger sets or anything where I have to do some intricate carving. Because it's a lot softer, when it dries it'll become nice and hard. So it just peels that bark right off, no problem. This is nice fresh green wood. And you can get some really nice deep gouges. So we can get some pretty nice deep gouges in there pretty easily in this green wood. And this will be fairly effective at making trigger sets, anything. Most knives are pretty good at working the green wood though. So next we got just a nice dry wood, and any woodsman nowadays, wasn't so much in the past, but nowadays is going to want a feather stick. So we'll check it as feather sticking and carving hardwood. On its own, it wants to make the curls kind of big and thick, but like I said, it's not a woodworking knife, so that's to be expected. But if you want to, you can take the time to make the fine, intricate curls, if that's what you like to do. But this knife is just It does a pretty good job. And that would be ready to go and toss in the fire, and we'll be on to the next one. All right, so that's gonna be pretty much it on today's video on the Buck 546 open season Skinner. This is it's a great little pocket knife. It's got some heft to it, but it's got a really nice assisted opening. There's no spring, it's just inertia. It's got a nice lock, it's very tight, and there's not many bad things you can say about this knife. It incorporates what Buck puts into all their knives, which is a nice stainless steel and the traditional feel of a Skinner, all in one little package. And you couple that with the forever warranty that Buck offers, which is for the life of the product and not the life of the person, then you got yourself a nice little pocket knife that's great for taking in the woods. And with that, if you enjoyed our video, make sure you give us a like, comment, or subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can find more videos just like this one. Thanks for watching, and remember, adventure is waiting.